Hello everybody, my name is Dr. Jared Cooney Horvath, and I have the absolute pleasure of working with ISV to deliver the Cognizance Project for students. Now, as you likely know, this project looks at the idea of metacognition, essentially learning how to learn. There's only one future-proof skill we've ever found, and that is the ability to learn. People who know how to learn and to drive their own learning process, they're the people who invent new fields or who move quickly into new fields. It doesn't matter what the world throws at them, because they know how to learn, boom, they can enter in easily and start to soar so much faster than everyone else. That's why I love this project so much. If we can teach our students to take agency over the process of learning, and I'm not talking about study strategies like, hey, if I do this, I'm gonna pass a test. No, I'm talking about the full process of learning. How does it work? How do you run from beginning, middle to end? That way, these kids, when they go to university, when they go to jobs, when they go beyond, they can run this show by themselves. It doesn't matter what changes in the 22nd century, learning will stay the same, and those who know how to learn will know how to move.
For me, the highlights of the Cognizance program have to be the many stories that were told to us throughout the course of this program. I could relate these stories to my life, but it was also beneficial to know what this meant and how the brain functions.
Jared told us a story about a little boy who didn't know the sky was blue. He ended up saying it was white because he didn't have that story information. It taught me a lot about neuroplasticity.
It helped us be more aware of our mindset because we learned a lot about our brains and how they worked.
It really stuck with me how it affected our own experiences. It's something like emotion becomes feeling, and how you react to feeling changes how you are.
When we first came back to school, we did a goggles experiment which impaired our vision a little bit. It was really interesting to me because it taught me more about neuroplasticity and how our brains can quickly adapt to new situations.
I really found the practical applications that came out of the Cognizance program one of the major highlights. It really provided us a worldly understanding of the ever-expanding field of neuroscience.
The main highlights of the Cognizance project were the stories that were told. They're very interesting as they showed us how the brain can change to get around different difficulties, such as the story of Sharon Parker.
This shows us that even when we find things are difficult, we are able to use other ways to do it and achieve our goals.
It was very good to learn new studying techniques, so learning about the importance of flashcards and bringing information in and out of your mind.
There was a thing you said about 20 minutes just complete focus on your study, and then like a little 5-minute break, and I've started using that, and I've started getting a lot more work done.
Having Jared come in and just be so vibrant and lively with the kids.
It was a chance to see the kids engaged in flexible and practical learning, which really was the highlight of the last 6 months.
One of the great things about the project through ISV was that all of our Year 9 students commented about how accessible the program was.
It was absolutely more than we bargained for. The sessions were incredibly relatable for our students, our staff and our parents. We got so much positive feedback on really every session that Jared gave.
Students can be a bit apprehensive about taking risks, and I think the program has really shown them that it's really worthwhile to throw down the gauntlet and ask a question having no idea what the answer is, and that's where the gold is found in learning.